Video number 75. Jesus traveled around the places and he continued his gospel speech. He solved the problems of the peoples. Jesus alive it as well as. Too many times has gone out to back. One day, the Jesus called his adherents. There are 12 persons. 1. Andrews, 2. Bartholomew, 3. James of Alphae, 4. James of Zabdi, 5. Jude, 6. Jude, 7. Matthew, 8. Peter, 9. Philip, 10. Simon, 11. Thaddeus, 12. Thomas. Jesus said to the 12 students, "You asked Jesus, now you are able to the gospel speech. I mean each one of you, but I saying it asked, don't you go to the different peoples as in base of the color, creed, and caste. Do not go to the Samaria domain. Do not go to the Samaria domain. You can care you forth your enemy, or you can care you from your enemy. But you want to know about the lessons of the escape from there. When you start your gospel speech, those time you start your words forth the sentence, that sentence where expecting the paradise. It words is not for me, for the it word where the Baptist John. We can keep it word, so you want to keep it word to the kingdom of heaven. Jesus hand over his Bible to his adherents and he gone away forth there with the evening. Simon buying the Bible forth his hand. Then after, with number 76, night on the Galilee domain, home of the Magdamariam, a dark room. They have a kerosene lamp, further the moon lighting through forth the window. She faced the Jesus asked to the Magdamariam, Jesus, where is your mother? Magdamariam, Mama gone to the Tiberias. She gone afternoon forth here. Jesus, when she returned to here in the home, Magdamariam, no, she's not come to now, because Mama will too late as far as every day, and sometime too morning. Jesus, here here is not any other home for entire the night stay. So I just come to here in the home. I seen your mother had here. If has your mother, I get to stay here. But now I am going. I am going. Jesus stand forth the bed and he tried to go forth there. Those time the Magda Mariam block it bay and she said to the Jesus, Magda Mariam, what are you say, Jesus? If you can come to here the single room hut, you can stay here in the night. You can use the bed. I get to couch in the veranda. She start to going out to the veranda with her mat and pillow. Those time the Jesus said to the Magda Mariam, Jesus, don't Don't. Here is not your mother. Here is not your mother. Further anyone. Because you are a menstruous girl. How you can sleep at there on the veranda? So you can use it bed. I get to use the veranda for it nice day. Jesus going out to the extent with the mat and pillow. He couched there on the veranda and he regulating the kerosene lamp light. Those time it Madame Mariam closed the door in slow. It is seen ending within the night background and the regulation of the kerosene lamp and the sounds of the closing doors. Close the door. Then the scene number entered to the dark night. The scene number 76 entered to the dark night. Then the scene 77 or with number 77. Okay. Morning. Alarming a cock as an alarm. Alarming a cock as an alarm. Home of the Madame Mariam on the imitation of the morning as an ordinary day. We can hear the song of the lovebirds. Now, the Jesus not at there in the veranda. Those time arrive a cart to there. A woman came in front of the home for the cart. That were the mother of the Magda Mariam. She called to her daughter Mariam. Okay. Those time arrive a cart to the there. A woman came in front of the home for the cart. That were the mother of the Magda Mariam. She called to her daughter Mariam. Mother, Maria, Maria, open the door. She hit the door and she hit the door and the Magda Mariam opened the door. Mother wanted about her look and she too became suspect because the Magda Mariam looked a sleepless prostitute. We can see in the tag-outed hairy hair blown on the breeze and bite marks on her lip. Mother came into the room. Jesus was asleep upon the bed. Mother looked at Jesus and she turned to the Magda Mariam. Mariam, stand in recline. Mariam, stand in recline to the wall. Mother shout to the Magda Mariam. Mother, what are you? Did it? Are you now? Who are it? If you not now, I get to say about the Jesus. It was your brother. Jesus wake forth here in case of it shout sound. Jesus, what? What you said, Mama? I cannot clear it words. Mother, Jesus, you want to listen my words? Jesus, you want to listen my words? Because it is truth. Thus, before you were born, too many patients came to here in the hut. Yes, for the prostitution. Too many patients for your Bethlehem, and too many patients for the Galilee and other domains. Too many times passes us it one, passes us it. One day, once the day your father Joseph came to here, I wanted and surprised about the gentleman Joseph because I am not expected the Joseph to hear. Your father were 30 years at that time. I couch with the Joseph and I carry his semen in the womb to 10 months. After, after I patriate a girl kid by your father, but it not known that Joseph to now. I am not said about it anybody to now. She grown. She grown as well as the prostitute. Now, mother looked to the Magda Mariam. She wear the Mariam. She wear the Mariam of the Magda Mafusil. She wear your sister Jesus. You seem about her name Maria related to your mother Mariam, because I get to say about it that I more like and love your father Joseph. I like wed your father. However, I cannot say about it matter to your father Joseph. How can I say? Because I am a prostitute. Thus I decide thus I decide his wife name for call to my doctor Mariam. I called. I called it name Mariam. Yet you did it, Jesus. Yet you did it, Jesus. You did it. Bloody sex to your sister Mariam. Drop out the tear forth their eyes and soak it to their mind. Jesus take it apron scarf forth his shoulder, and he bestow it scarf to his sister Magda Mariam, and he gone out along with an insensible of the moments. It insensible of moments, we can add it insensible of the moments as the song for the appropriate witness or scenes ahead. That scene, that song, I get to I get to sing. Yettar endas me. My papa, why not tell us you? My papa, why not tell us you? Yettar endas me. The tense is along ahead, the tense is along ahead. The princess alone ever, the princess alone ever. Me foots as the queue, me foots as the queue, for the you, for the me, for the back as the shape of the jar. Me foots as the queue, me foots as the queue, for the you, for the me, for the back as the shape of the jar. Yetta rendas me, yetta rendas me. My papa, why not tell us you? My papa, why not tell us you? Yetta rendas me, yetta rendas me. My mama, you are the way. My mama, you are the way. Me walk it to the wisdom. Me walk it the wisdom. The width as the wave. Me walk with the wisdom, the width as the wave. You shape in the seat, you shape in the seat, in the tear of you. You shape in the seat, in the tear of you. Your tear as the sun, your tear as the sun, your tear as the sun. It were that song. It were that song. Then uh, then that song we imagine as the 78 scenes. Then now the Jesus thinking about his father Joseph and his childhood. He back to the south to the Yehudia domain, and his ways and his sadness on the senses appropriate with the lyrics for the song when to become end the song. Those he was sitting upon a hilltop with his long insight under the noon light. Bit number 79. Jesus hear a call forth his left behind, left behind, left behind, left behind. Jesus looked to his back, that were the Peter and John. Peter, Jesus, are you sitting here? We are check out around the Mephisil. John, because the Passover is tomorrow. We want to celebrate the festival as well as every years. Where where would it as celebrate tomorrow? Jesus. Now you go to the town. When you are entered to the town, those you will face service. Those you service stream. Those you will face a water carrier man as they came to your opposite save the peoples now. Carrier man has to come to your opposite. Please, you follow the man. He will turn to his home after you. Thus, you can sight a nobleman ahead. You can ask about it question to him. He will indeed a huge building to you. Peter and John going to there to the huge building with the background of the imagination and the reality of the speech of as the Jesus as the echo with appropriate scene on the imagination camera. Then with number 80 or scene number 80. When expected the Passover, it timed the regime and the noble search new person for the prisoning and another prisoners will release forth the jail in case of the celebration relax. People to become too fear about it to think that Jude decided time and opportunity for use. He gone to a place and he find the regent. Jude asked to there. I am Jude, one of the student of the Jesus. I came to here with an information for you. I get to say about it, but I want to now. Now, what are you bestowed to me? Regent take a cloud covered of coin, and he said to the Jude. Okay. To the Jude. Regent. It I will give it for you. Jude, what is that? What is that? Regent. It is the 30 bit of the silver coin. He threw the cloud covered of coin in front of the Jude. Jude catch it and replied to the regent. Jude, tomorrow is the Passover. Those time the Jesus celebrated Passover with his 12 students. But it celebrated place were different for now. I want to know about it place. When I know about it place, I get to come to here and I will say about it place. Thus you can arrest my teacher. Regent, okay. I wait for it information about it place. Jude gone out forth there from the palace. It number 89. Jesus sitting on his room. He were right. Those time the Jude coming to his room. Jude, Jesus, I came to hear for now an information. It is you not decide about the celebration of the Passover. I get arranged the place and the cost of the celebration. Jesus, where is the money for the cost for you? Is it on your cloud bag? Jude, yes. How you can understood about it money? Jesus, I know you gone to the regent and you collect some money for bit for there, but you too late. Jude, am I arranged it? I am arrange it place and it cost. However, I am appreciate you for the find the money. Okay, we got me tomorrow. We get to celebrate the Passover with all. Okay, with number 82. With number 82. It is the night of the Passover. Jesus sat with Jesus sit with his 12 adherents for the dinner of supper. Jesus said to the student, Jesus, look, I like it to opportune for a supper with all my students because I will go to pasture after the Passover by the regent. We get to eat the supper when enter it is supper to heaven. After I cannot eat anything with all my students. Further I think I am not to celebrate another Passover with all my loyal students. With all my loyal students. Then he take the drinking vessel forth to the table and he said to the students, Jesus, dear students, we get to drink it now. Jesus serving the wine to the 13 glasses and he said, he served the wine to the 13 glasses and he said, Jesus, expecting the paradise, it would come if we are in wait. Yet I cannot drink the wine for tomorrow. And after, take the circle bread. And he said to the table mate, Jesus, it is my body giving for you. You can eat it. You can eat it bread for the reminiscence about me forever. He cut the circle bread as 13 pieces. He cut the circle bread as the 13 pieces to the piece and it served 13 plate. 13 plate. They start to eat the supper. Jesus, I got to say about it thing to you. Simon, what? Wanting it, Jesus? Jesus, you will indeed it, Jesus, to the warriors. They look out between, and ask it to the Jesus, all with all. What? Bartholomew, what will you say, Jesus? Jesus, truth, Tadalus. How it is to truth, I cannot understood about your say. He faced to the another students. Those time the Philip asked to the Jesus, Philip, is it me? One of students asked the words betwixt me. There too became Bible about it matter. Jesus, don't. Do not you fight between about it matter. I can say you about who are it. It is the Jude. When the Jesus breathers had to extend those the Jude. Oh me Rabbi, I cannot do it. It your seems as fake. I not do it. He said fake things at that time. Jesus arrived the man as the messenger and he going forth here as an appointed. That is the truth. However, who were indeed a person to distrust? Oh, alas, it is the alas, alas, too many alas. There complete the supper to they wash their hand and mouth. Jesus bestowed the vessel to his students and he said to their Jesus, I am, I am, I am, I am present. I am present. The drinking. I am present. The drinking vessel to my students. It is the frame of our new law, but it is a vessel, not a mere vessel. It is our blood vessel. You can use it vessel for the deliverances and pain mitigation to others. When they uh, uh, praise about the Lord withal, oh, then they praise about the Lord. Then they praise the Lord with about the Lord withal. Oh my Lord, we thank giving to you for the gave with the bread. Jesus said, praise the Lord. And after all of the students said with all, praise the Lord. They are gone after the sing once the praise forth there to the Olive Mountain. Then the 83 witness, with number 83 or scene number 83 appropriate scenes. Uh, alive, sorry, Olive Mountain, Olive Mountain. On the night background, there has a chapel on the valley of the Olive Mountain named as the Gethsemane. Gethsemane. Jesus and his students habitually abide where the chapel. How now they came to here in the night as far as it Passover. We can see it inner side of the chapel. Jesus students, now we go to the pray to the God before the sleep. As much you pray, as much you abandon for to the trust of God. Jesus and his 12 students to become prayer as genuflect vital in the central hall of the chapel. Week number 84. In front of the chapel arrive the cavalry soldiers of the regent to there, reflecting their face on the fabrics for the hands of the hussars. Various came to the chapel and they sighted the Jesus and his 12 students. There be a prayer at their time. At the time in the chapel, one of the soldiers asked to their soldier, "Who are the Jesus?" They are not answer for the question. Those time the soldier asked again, "Soldier, who are the Jesus?" Unfortunately, the Jude looked to the face of the Jesus. Soldier sight the Jesus. Soldier sighted scene. Just in short, a soldier tried to arrest the Jesus. Soldier touched to his shoulder. Those time, an unforeseen it Thomas cut the soldier's right hand by the shovel. Soldier fall to down. Other warriors try to reply fight. Those the students became difference in front of the Jesus. Defense in front of the Jesus. Jesus wide his hands and he said to the students, "Jesus, don't fight about me." Then the Jesus turned to the warriors and he said to the warriors, "Jesus, I am Jesus. Don't fight there. If you want me, I get to come with you." Soldiers arrested Jesus and going forth there forth the Jesus. Jesus. Then next page we can add, we can hear on the next updation.